We won the match with Kimura, y'all, but he's not supposed to win. Let's see if they're gonna count it as a win or if they're gonna count it as a loss. Aoki's cooking for us. He's Aoki. Title fights are strange things, yeah. When I was bathed in the bright light of that spotlight, I thought back to my debut fight. You can't get a rush like that any place else. That's why I can't quit boxing. I said, okay. So how does it feel to be the oh my, we got the alternate ending, y'all. So I thought something would change when I became champ. But nothing's changed. It's the same old gym, the same old guys. The 5 years of hard work you put into boxing are symbolized by that belt you won. Things are going to change, don't worry. Right now, enjoy your status as a champ. What if he wakes up and it's just a dream? Hey, congrats to Kimura, y'all. I thought we was gonna lose. Story mode Act 2 is over. Takeshi versus Volt. We had a lot of good battles though. Kimura versus Pone. Ippo versus Punchai. Takamura versus Bear was a lit fight, y'all. Boy, after beating these matches, I think I should have played the rest of this chapter before I went, because that Takeshi versus Sendo fight was rough. That was a rough fight, to be honest. But hey, we did our thing, y'all. Alright, hey, this is Super Boku _36 / BokuHaze, man. I'm here with the Hajime No Ippo Victorious Boxes 2, y'all. We're actually going to be looking through this, the character select screen, y'all, so y'all can see what type of characters is in this game. This is actually going to be my preview video for when the game comes back to my channel, because I have been playing story mode, just trying to do my thing. I put the time off and switched back to Captain Tsubasa for the second season of my Captain Tsubasa videos. But now we're back. We're going to go through the characters. And then next time y'all see Victorious Boxes on my channel, will be after the Captain Tsubasa playthroughs all the way done. Yeah, we'll go from there. So we got my boy Ippo Makinochi from when he got into the gym. He actually looks pretty nice. Got that gray shirt on, rocking it. Damn. You know what? He starts fighting, man. He got the red trunks, but also he got the blue trunks if you're playing story mode. Featherweight Ippo is a dominant because he got that peekaboo style, y'all. This is the way he swing back and forth compared to his other Ippo. We got his first opponent that he went against during the spar, Nayo Ugawa. He was fire. Then Yusuke Oda. Homie got fat, but if you read the manga, you know what happened to him. And he's a decent coach, I guess, compared to Ippo. Yoshio Fujiwara. Now that boy, he came in one and done. Jason Osama, even though he appeared only one time, he ain't never came back, but his sensei came back with my boy, Naomichi. Kenta Kobashi. Now, here's the thing about Kenta Kobashi that they don't show in the anime. That boy was actually the junior lightweight champion after Mashiba got disqualified, if I'm not correct. He fought against our other boy, not Ryuichi Hayami. Or yes, he did fight against Ryuichi Hayami, because Ryuichi Hayami ended up, he ended up getting some type of weird damage where Ippo basically whooped his tail so bad that he couldn't even perform at his best. So he lost the championship belt. He never lost the championship, but he was ranked 1 and 2. And he lost against Kabashi, who lost against somebody else. Now we got Ryo Mashiba, y'all. That boy took an L, came back as a junior lightweight, took W's, took more W's, and continued to take W's until he had to go against somebody that fought against Ippo, which is Ryuji. And Ryuji hit his sister. So Ryo Mashiba had to pop out and show people. And he popped out hard and got him back. Ended up losing his junior lightweight belt. It became a lightweight. Now we got my boy Takeshi Sendo. They got him in this champion trunks over here, but that boy's clean. He got the smash. If you read the manga, oh yeah, if you read the manga, technically, Sendo, Mashiba are basically top one on the low, on the high note. They're top one. Sendo basically is getting ready to fight Martinez. Not Gonzalez. He's getting ready to fight Martinez. And then Mashiba's currently fighting against a champion right now who straight up looks like a Super Saiyan after he had the black hairstyle. But hey, we'll see what happens, because right now, where I'm at currently, he basically took it down and he just got back up. Keigo Kita. He's a coach too now. He was actually under Date, but also one of Ippo's very first arcs as the championship A Carnival. He was before A Carnival. Then we got Saeki Takuma, who ends up fighting against Ippo's protege after he loses against Ippo in the A tournament. And Ippo's protege whoops his tail. It's the Speed of the King match, y'all. Now we got BokuHaze. Now, this boy is my GOAT. He's my all-time favorite character in Hajime No Ippo. Homie always gets the short end of the stick, but he comes out on top at the end of the day. He's actually the world champion. World lightweight champion, actually. Junior lightweight champion. Yeah, his fights solid in the manga. I enjoyed his fights. Date Eiji, he is retired because he got his tail whooped with some long hair, nice long hair to be exact, against the champion Martinez. Punch Eye. I don't remember who fought him, but yeah, he's featherweight. I don't remember who fought him. I think Miyata fought him. Kazuki Sanada was Ippo's first title defense opponent, who then led to Hammer Nayo, which is Ippo's first disciple, being Ippo's second opponent. And Ieyasu was his third opponent before Takamura got his first belt against Hawk. Iwa Shimabukuro, even though the anime butchered his whole fight, I would say the backstory leading up to this fight was crazy because it talked about Ippo's dad and all that, and Ippo getting his hat from the ship and all that. Like, I was emotional when I read this, y'all. Now, this boy, Saramura Ryuhei, was crazy, y'all. He was crazy. That boy hit on Kumi, y'all. He punched Kumi. Ippo had then defeat this boy by making a new Dempsey roll, and then Ryuhei had the audacity to go up a weight class and fight against Mashiba. Mashiba took the fight with delight, knocked him out the ring, and then he ended up winning the championship belt because he got knocked out of the ring after a late hit and gets in a motorcycle crash. Like, come on, man. That was money. Takuza Kurosawa. Ippo's next title defense. Homie thought Ippo was going to use the Dempsey roll. Ippo didn't even use it, y'all. And the manga artist was going crazy during this time period. He knocked that fool loose. And then Keiichi Take. Let's talk about Keiichi Take and this whole trivia with him. Basically, Ippo was supposed to be fighting Miyata, and before they could do the fight, he had to fight against Keiichi Take so that Ippo could relinquish his belt. Keiichi then fights Ippo. Yeah, injures Ippo so bad that Ippo doesn't even go into the fight with Miyata. Then out of the blue, Miyata, old self, finds somebody that technically is related to the person that took his dad out of the career. And he's the son of the person who took his dad out. And so, Miyata ended up fighting that guy instead of fighting Ippo. And Coach Kamigawa was like, screw that. Then we get Ricardo Martinez. They don't get any of Ippo's other. He's still actually the featherweight champion, y'all. But they don't get any of Ippo's other adversaries that comes before these two fights will take place. But I guess this game skips everything else after Keiichi Take goes directly for Ricardo Martinez. Now, Miyata Ichiro, he's starting out the show strong, y'all. And, you know, he became the champion. He's the OPBF, if I'm not correct. And then the Oriental Pacific champion. And now Miyata's technically, he's just there, man. He's just in the rankings. Then Lunsaki Party. I don't know these people. I remember probably out from the Miyata episodes. Jimmy Sisfa was Miyata's. He fought against Miyata, then fought against Ippo when Ippo went to take on the Asian champions. And Lee Chompley, don't remember him, but I do remember Annie. Annie was the champion for OPBF, but Miyata knocked him out, y'all. Called it a day. Megan Dak Boy, I don't know him. Che Jong Boy, don't remember him. Kira Shigeta, Sendo washed him. Itagaki comes in during the next final set of seasons. And it's basically Ippo's disciple number 2. He takes the L against a few people. He takes an L. And then the person he took the L by ended up being in a tournament as a top contender. Tetsuji Kiba, I don't even know who he's from. But he took the L against Fumito Makino, who ended up becoming a hitman boxer. Like Mashiba, but his backstory and his story in general is just crazy. Him, Imae, also with the triangle of Itagaki are in the same tournament. Itagaki clears Fumito in the tournament. Then he fights against Kyosuke Imae, comes out to winning by decision for the Juki World Tournament. They go back and duke it out again after he's fought. After Itagaki fights, what's that guy that fought against it? After Itagaki fights Kurosawa again and Saeki. Yeah. So Itagaki fights him, and then he fights against World Boy. Him. And the match was crazy, y'all. The match was crazy. Then after that, Ippo loses against not Martinez. He loses against you know who he loses against. But yeah, Ippo loses. Now we got Aoki Kimura, that Tatsuya, who is Kimura that loses to Mashiba. And he doesn't retire, he just becomes a better person. They face all these different people, but the people that stand out so much from the lightweight, to me in this game, it's probably him, because I don't remember seeing him in the anime. He got an afro, nice afro. And then, these two, for real. Aleki and Papa. And what's crazy is that my boy ends up fighting against Aoki ends up fighting against the lightweight champion later on in Hajime No Ippo Rising. He fights against him, ends up losing because this champion ends up studying Aoki. Like no other champions would have studied Aoki, but this champion studied him, and I give him. He got hard for that. Then he loses his belt right after the Aoki fight. Now we got the situation. Aoki puts something in Takamura's sandwich. Takamura over loses too much weight, turns old like this, ends up fighting, wins. Then he comes back with some fury, y'all. Then we got all these middleweight people he fought. We got the bear. We got the Japanese champion. That was the champion Takamura had to fight against first. Then Takamura fights the bear in the forest before Ippo's match against Sendo. Then he has all these different matches up to Brian Hawk, which is a noble fight. That was a very noble fight. And when Takamura lost his weight, he fought against Roddy Bennett, which led him to the fight against David Eagle, y'all, which is also the middleweight champion. Brian Hawk was the junior middleweight champion. And then this game has some cool characters, which shows us the young Kamigawa, Ganpachi, Donkichi, who trains Vorg, if I'm not correct, Ralph Anderson, who loses to my boys Kamigawa's Iron Fist. Then we got even Brocco Man in this house, which is Aoki when he accidentally made a bet with Takamura that he was going to win against the Papa guy. Ends up losing, y'all. And then Genji Kamigawa as an old person. Nakota as an old person as well. And we got my boy Donkichi as an old person. And those are our characters of Hajime no Ippo Victorious Bosses 2, y'all. So I can't wait to see y'all back on this. I'll see y'all in a few weeks. Catch y'all on the next episode. But this week, make sure y'all tune in for my Dragon Ball sparkingzero videos. So I'm recording this actually the week before. But tune into my sparkingzero videos that's going to be popping up on the channel. I'm actually not sure how exactly I'm going to do it, but we'll make it work, y'all. We'll make it work. So I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Find me here at SuperBoku_36/BokuHaze. Peace.